Can I bargain that I will give up my my ability to extend out my pseudopods, since I'm giving up part of my mass, and not be able to use reach for some kind of bonus?
You want to, just so I understand, just so I am, for my personal knowledge, you want to give up a main benefit of your species to get a few percentage points to attempt to befriend a mimic in this moment.
Anyways, DM, you're talking about this really cool giveaway that you're trying to plan.
Before that, have I ever told you guys about the Douse?
The Douse? Isn't that a house or a mouse?
Oh, the Douse!
So it's a D6 that looks like a mouse. It's got little legs and arms that come out, and a little snoot. And if you find them in game, they give you special D6s to roll. And you won't believe it, but do you know what you call several Douse together?
Some dice.
Decent.
They are a pack. Dice? They are a pack of dice.
Haha! Do I win dice?
You might find Douse. They're one of my favorite homebrew creatures that I've made.
I am scouring the map for it now. So DM, you just created a Where's Waldo, and I have insanely high perception.
Is it actually?
There's currently
on the map?
No, there's currently no Douse on the game in the game.
Oh, you're lucky.
I'm just telling you.
I just moved Lavender. Whoops.
Lavender is not a Douse. He's a different kind of pet. Two kinds of dice draws. One monthly for a regular set, and maybe quarterly or every 6 months do like an artisan set.
Ooh.
Like the one.
What do you guys say, chat? What do you say in chat? You want some
artisan.
dice?
3 dice?
Dice are the best.
Y'all dice-o goblins in chat?
For all draws, all you have to do is follow to have one entry, and then there'll be ways to do bits, channel points, and subscriptions to get extra entries, all within that period. I'll probably put out the stuff for that in the near future, if we don't have to bail Roto out of jail for activities. We're not accusing you of doing anything illegal.
Yeah, we're not accusing you.
I hear accusations going on, and I think that this is already a biased mindset in a situation in which we don't have all the facts.
It's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty.
Exactly, and you guys seem awful persecutory right now. That's why I'm not a lawyer. I don't know all the real words, okay? But all I know is I will defend Roto to the death right here.
We have his back. We have bail money. We can.
Okay, I can't really promise bail money. Okay, it's really tight in the money area. I can provide like advice and stuff like that. But bail money is gonna be that's a resource I can't really. I can give my time, but I can't afford the resource of money right now.
Speaking of resources beyond our means, last we left off 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. We have continued moving down the comet, or the asteroid. You are being followed by a flesh golem named Picasso that you have not fought. She's just standing and watching. You all ran into a horde of mimics. Then you all made a lot of noise and attracted a big bejeweled spider with several phase spiders shifting in and out to attack you. Which you've made short work of all of them. By short work, we're lucky to have gotten out alive. The spider's dead on the ground. The mimics slumped over dead. All of the gold proven false. The Picasso stands back, clapping her hands with exaggerated motions. And that's where we will pick pick up. What would you guys like to do?
Oh,
Is that sarcastic over there? Because I really want to go cut off her hands so she can't keep clapping at us.
Maybe we can check what's inside the mimics.
I'm gonna shove my hand into this mimic right here.
It is moist.
Delicious.
You pull out a big, long line of goop, follows your hand for a second, then starts to bend slowly towards the ground.
Yep, still gross.
GM, can I do an investigation check?
You may. With a nat 1, what is on the map is apparent. There are dead mimics, you know, because you killed them. There are dead spiders, you know, because you killed them.
Yep.
There are spider webs from which they came, and a pile of bones to the north. Nothing else seems apparent.
I think we should get going. A rest for a bit.
yes, everyone does seem to be a little worse for wear. I think we should take a break.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know how much help sitting around for an hour is going to be, but I suggest if we can maybe fortify a certain area and maybe hold up for 2 hours, that you know, it might be something. But if we're just gonna sit around, I think we might as well see what's a little bit further and make sure that it's completely safe before we completely settle in.
That's not a bad idea.
I'm hurting, yes, but also resting could result in us dying just as quickly.
Well, we
Fair
seem
enough.
to have killed everything here so far. And we have our new
Bloop.
friend here. Help watch out for us.
Oh, hey, she got closer.
The Picasso's just back to following you, watching everything.
Luke is gonna
Your
do another one of
girlfriend's
She-
Hello.
As a reminder, she has no mouth. She has multiple eyes on her face and noses in places they shouldn't be. She just she stands there, she looks at Rodo, she looks at you, she looks at the bodies.
We have a new friend.
Not way, yeah. They don't seem to want to hurt us at all.
Oh, there goes another Spelljammer.
Yep.
Rodo just moans in the background.
Bloop will go over to Picasa and sort of morph his amorphous shape to look representative of her, and offer out a hand for a handshake.
She doesn't really respond. She just looks at you, her hands at her side. All of her emotions are over exaggerated too. Like she's not used to fine dexterity movements.
Ah, I see. And he just looks at her and just sort of mimics her motions, and then kind of reverts his like head back to his usual like amorphous blob, and he looks at this. I guess a construct. We know that they're flesh or golems, really.
You do know that they are flesh golems, yes.
And Bloop will just like pat his chest. Bloop. And then we'll put over to Lucifer, and just like one by one, just go over to all of the others, and then put a hand out to her and see if she responds with literally anything.
She watches your motions, and she doesn't respond, but she follows your hands. And then she just stands there.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm just gonna slide right past you real quick over here. Okay, thank you.
I can imagine Lucifer like literally just like pressed up against the cave wall and just like sliding across.
As you guys see Lucifer walk, you see some of like the stone shoulder growing a little bit more up his back.
Oh, Lucifer, it looks like you have a new friend. She seems to be attached to you.
I think she likes you, Lucifer.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, listen, either you can follow me, or I can follow you to wherever you want me to go. Lead the way. And maybe I'll give you some form of way of contacting me over long distance. How I do that, I don't know, but it won't happen until you lead me to where you're trying to take us.
It's canon now. Lucifer is looking for a long-distance relationship. He's afraid of commitment.
She just looks at you and starts clapping, hands out very far, brings them together with a big thud.
Yeah,
Does it one more time.
I'm gonna imitate her. I'm gonna do the same thing as her. Are you happy? Is this what you want me to do?
Do me a favor. Can you roll a d20?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Just Luke.
It's a 2, DM.
Oh no!
With the 2 and a 3, you guys are almost in sync.
Wow!
You clap just milliseconds apart. How long do you keep clapping?
Like 4 or 5 claps until I realize she's not doing anything, and then I storm off towards the bones. And do I see anything?
You hear a lot of bones cracking underneath. There is some weapons and shields in front of you, and there is a shield that looks a little bit extra shiny in the back. Ooh. So you know, off to your right, let me uncover that.
Ooh.
The cave continues on and then dips to the south.
The Cave of Wonders.
Luke is going to... You said there's something shiny back there? Is that shield?
Yeah, that shield's got a little bit more luster to it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oi, Deidre, can I borrow you or your dog real quick?
You're not borrowing my dog, but what...
I need you to do your fancy little bloop trick and like disappear right over to this area, grab that shiny thing, and then disappear back.
But
I've seen you do it.
I'm Bloop.
Bloop, I mean this in a different term. I mean like go from a here to a bloop, over there to a bloop, back, Not a bloop as in like a...
I can do that too. See? Bloop. And he rolls across over here.
No.
Bloop back over here.
I appreciate your help, okay? But what I need is after the shenanigans I pulled those bloody chests and they turned into the nasty goopy things, I don't trust whatever might be back there. But, however, I have seen Deidre and the dog do a fancy little bloop thing, not you bloop, but a different bloop, and disappear and appear somewhere else. So I need you to do that and go grab that shield. And you know, if you see anything else shiny, you can take it. But I want that shield.
All right.
I'll be back in 1 minute. Then we'll bloop over to the shield. Go on, second.
What are we going to talk about while DM's going, you guys? Can I tell you about the time that my mom said that Santa Claus was going to come to the house? And so I was laying there one night and I thought that maybe, just maybe, I heard Santa Claus hit the roof, right? So I went outside and I went to look, and what I saw was the stuff of nightmares. Something long, scaly arms, the size of 3 school buses, was just sitting on top of the house, and I had grandmama right in his right hand, and it had these sharp claws as fingers. So as it was holding her, let me I just say, like, it shouldn't be seen by little kids like me, and I ran so far away, and when I got to where I was going, I realized I was in a nightmare. I was in its nightmare. It had trapped me, you see. It had trapped me in this endless loop. And the end is approaching. The loop is about to end. I think it's been a minute. I don't know. Help. The end. Where's the end? I'm pretty sure that was a minute. It wasn't Granny Peppermint this time, you guys. What?
Are you okay after all of that?
I almost got into it. I gotta say, I almost started tearing up as the character. I got a little into character there. Yeah. That came from a deep place right there, I can tell you that, okay? I bought some new dabs and I think they're hitting me weird.
New dabs, huh?
Yep.
I got myself weak. You know that funny climbing game? That one their grandma was playing? I recently got it. I cannot wait to play.
I'm hearing a lot of good things about it.
Yep, it looks so much fun. It looks like a lot of fun. Yay. 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 Yay.
I have the scene from Spaceballs going through my head of the end when they go to that space diner and they're like, what should you get? And they're like, I'm gonna get the special. And then the guy gets the special, and then the alien chestburster comes out and it's like, hello my baby, hello my darling, hello my fine time gal. And then they're like, what did he get? And they're like, the special.
Like, I got the special. Can I change my order to the soup? He's like, yeah, sure.
Check, please.
All that's to say is they're coming out with the Spaceballs 2.
The sequel.
Yep.
I cannot wait for Mel.
I'm so hyped.
Yeah. And the fact that Mel Brooks is still going to have like an active role in it is also just wild.
Isn't Rick Moranis coming back for it as well?
I think so.
Dude, it's gonna be peak. It's gonna be peak cinema, dude. People are like, you shouldn't make sequels, it just ruins things. And I'm like, that's exactly why they're doing Spaceballs 2. Did you not see their teaser? Like, they listed off everything that has gotten countless remakes, sequels, prequels.
Right.
And they're like, you know what? We figured it's about time that we also do the same thing. Like, it's not a cash grab. It's going to be the best parody movie of the fucking decade.
Yeah. it's gonna be a parody of a parody because Spaceballs itself was a parody on Star Wars, like basically all like,
exactly.
sci-fi movies.
My favorite line to quote or scene to quote is the scene from Spaceballs when they're like, "We have the men combing the desert," and they're like, "Have they found anything?" And they look out and they go, "Have you found anything?" And the guy goes, "We ain't found shit." And they got a giant comb. They're combing the desert.
They got a guy with like a big old like hair comb, and then they got ones with like a little shorter comb, and then the ones with those like little tiny rinky dink like long combs. And like, have you found anything? We ain't found
shit. And that's one of my most quotable scenes. I love it.
We're talking about Spaceballs.
I got it. Were you guys going to go after the shield?
Yes.
Yeah, Deidre is about to bloop over there.
I am.
All right. Do you want to bloop or do you want Lavender to bloop?
I'm good.
I'm bloop.
Right. Here goes everything.
You're using the Misty Step that Lavender's provided you?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As an aside, Bloop is going to go over to, I think we've colloquially started to call her Picasa.
Yep. Their name.
I don't know why why Lucifer asked Deirdre to Bloop over. My name is Bloop. My name is Bloop. I should be the one to bloop over. I'm
bloop. All right, I think you're taking this a little bit too literally, okay? Okay, so I don't need you to roll. I need... Watch. Did you just see how she blooped over there? Just bloop, gone. Just... I don't have another word to describe it, Bloop, and I'm sorry that it just so happens to be the same as your name, but in this moment, at most times I need you. Most times. This, my friend, is not one of those times. Deidre, did you get my shield?
I would say
Wait a minute.
That her motion is more of a pop or a whoosh, but bloop bloops as he just like sort of smacks his pseudopod against you, and it makes kind of like a weird bloop sound.
I gotta say,
Deidre.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, DM. Sorry.
Deidre, do you grab this shield?
Yep.
Okay. Big pseudopod comes out of the shield.
Son of a...
Smacks you for a 19.
But...
No!
Lucifer falls for it every time. There's no deals made, so he goes for it. God damn it.
7. Take 7 bludgeoning damage and 4 acid damage, and
Fuck.
you are stuck to it. Could you all please roll initiative?
I'm sorry, Deidre. That was not that wasn't supposed to happen. I can tell you that. I should have known that was gonna happen.
Why is that what I come back to?
Lucifer's just really sad that he doesn't get a shield. That it turns out that it's just another one of those damn mimics. So he's like, "Oh,
there are 2 shields that you buy. There are 2 shields that are right by you that you just said, Deidre, go get the shiny one. Go get the shiny.
He saw the glint and he wanted the glint. What can I say? He's just a material Aasimar living in a material world, you guys.
And now I'm pretty much
You're a fucking tiefling in a material world. Oh boy.
What did you roll? And Rhoda, when you come in,
Rhoda, just coming into this. We need your wisdom.
Reset
your sheet to hurt yourself more.
Oh shit!
And then roll initiative.
Oh boy!
You guys found a mimic in the mimic den. Congratulations!
Yay! We found a mimic in the mimic den.
I'm gonna immediately say to Bloop, Bloop,
can't leave us alone.
we should probably Bloop back away from these other shields.
What do you?
21 initiative.
All right.
15.
Honest has gone to sleep just in case anybody's curious. He's over there curled up in the mimic guts. His little claws are making biscuits in the mimics.
Oh, so cute.
Deidre, it's your turn.
Our little feline tabaxi.
Alright. I am very injured. As
I'm sorry, Deidre.
And you say I'm stuck with this thing.
Here, guy.
You are grappled by the pseudopod, which has wrapped its slimy suction cups around you.
Slimy.
As I start to use spleen.
Oh, wait, I gotta get Roto.
Go!
Where's Roto? Roto's all the way frick down there.
Yeah, Roto hung back for some reason, like nobody was controlling him.
Like no one was controlling him at all.
I think you should give him an extra, like, maybe 20 to 25 feet of movement to at least get to where Picasso is. Because I don't think Roto would let that flesh golem get that close to us without him having, like, a close eye on it. So I do feel like he would be a little bit closer. Okay. My case is stated, Roto. I always defend you.
Roto's got some distance spells, so it's better. It's better than the melee characters. Deidre, your flame blade erupts.
Oh, 27.
That hits the mimic.
8.
You hit it. It stays attached, but you're getting little sense of fried mimic as you do that.
Ooh.
Gross. And also, I still have 1 health for B left. My own.
If you would like, we can retcon it and say that you did it when it hit you. Yeah, you just have to do it when it hits you. But we can say that you did it.
Alright.
It will make a dex save, and then you can roll the damage.
Alright.
It will succeed with an 18. It's going to take half damage, but it will take damage.
Nice.
Okay, half damage of 25.
Damn.
Too bad that's not full damage. That's good. 12 it is. Lavender says, "Don't worry, I'll get you, Dee Dee." And you're not going to object if he runs up, right?
Nope, I'm not, because I'm too injured.
All right. He is going to physically run up, and as he does, the other shield come to life and take an opportunity attack.
God damn it. Well, my plan goes out the window. I was going to try to help Deidre. I swear I was.
You just trying to get rid of it.
And the second one also misses. Deidre, roll a d20. It will get up to you.
8. Not 20.
Nice.
Very nice.
Hell yeah.
Lavender's hauling ass, and he bites teeth into it. Roll 2d4, and we'll add 3.
Okay, 2d4. Two.
All right, so 5 total. You and Lavender are engaged in fighting this thing. Luckily, he managed to dodge out of the way of the other two whose pseudopods slammed against the bones. The bones on the ground fly up in Luke and Bloop's face, though.
Yep. Okay, yeah, my turn.
Loop! More mimics.
More mimics. Oh, it's my time to shine, my friends. Dee Dee's in danger. So I am going to have Blue do in true Bloop fashion, have him roll through the bones, kind of like picking up the bones along with him.
That you're gonna pat. Oh, the other, no, never mind. They've already used their opportunity attack. Yeah, you can roll right by him.
Yep, I'm gonna roll right by him. I'm gonna roll over here. Sorry, Luke, but Dee Dee's in danger. I'm gonna stay a bit a ways, but I'm going to extend out one of my pseudopod arms and hit with reach, with my amorphous form, and club this mimic right over the head. Where's my attack?
You got this. You can beat a mimic.
I can beat a mimic. No, I can't.
You can't beat a mimic. That's only one. Your bloop. That's only one attack.
So
it's only one nat one.
It's only one nat one. So I will say with a nat one, the bone I was using as an impromptu quarterstaff breaks, and I'm like, that's fisticuffs it is, and then goes in for a wide arc swing at the side of it to just like really hammer home.
Hammer away.
Nothing. I hammer home nothing. That's 2 nat ones in a row.
The good news is if you do that 4 more times, you get a charge.
Thanks, DM.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Yeah, sure. I will go ahead and... Nope. I will expend a key point to Flurry of Blows after my action attack. Jeez, God, not another nat one. Okay. There you go, 24.
You hit it.
Yay!
I hit it. Guys, I can hit things.
Not
You
well,
can hit
but we
things.
can hit
You
things.
can fight.
Not well, so 9 force damage as I just boom right into the side of its whatever form it is.
It's like hitting a shield.
It's a shield.
It's like
it's a
hitting a shield.
It's like hitting a shield. Okay, cool. And then I will do one more flurry of blows for 10. God damn it.
Nope.
I'll just take another axe axe blow, and it just like misses it entirely. My pseudopod arm just slams down into a pile of bones, and just look over at Dee Dee, and if a plasmoid could blush, he'd blush and look over at Dee Dee and says, sorry, I guess I'm still kind of out of it.
This might be the best shield ever.
That's my turn, though.
Oh, get this.
Roto?
Don't worry.
All right. Well, let's move to right here. What do I have that could hit 2? Do I have any?
The 2 shields by Luke, there are little flailing pseudopods out of them now. 2 on each side. They look like a wacky wailing inflatable arms tube man.
Arm waving tube man. Woo!
Oh, my friend, unfortunately, I don't have anything that's going to hit both of them. So, let's pitch a chromatic orb at C, and we'll just do first level.
Chromatic orb.
24 to hit.
24 hits. You send
And
out
we're
the
gonna do-
energy of your choice.
We're going to do cold damage. 14 points of damage.
You see frost appear on the shield as you hit it. Quite successful.
That's it
Not
for me.
overly successful, but quite successful. Dee Dee, as you might expect, being grappled by this thing, it attempts to bite you. Ooh, rolled off that. It cannot bite you. Luke, the 2 shields close by you and smack at you with pseudopods for an 18 to hit. And you are going to take, in the form of bludgeoning damage, 7, with a slimy residue that sears into your skin, the tiniest of bits, for 7 points of acid damage. And you are grappled. The other one will bite at you with its teeth and miss with a 13. Luke, how do you respond?
Luke is going to immediately go into a rage. I just wanted a shield, and just starts going into a spaz, and he's going to pull the Sunblade out and try to just like ram it directly down onto the onto C with a reckless attack.
Your blade pierces the darkness, but can you pierce a mimic?
So I'm entangled by it. Do I still roll a disadvantage on a regular roll? So would that make this a flat roll?
Only if you were to attack another creature that's not the one grappling you. So C is irregular, or C will be advantage.
That's a nat 20, DM.
Holy cow!
Whoa! Double 20!
I'm marking it.
Hell yeah!
That's two on the board.
Nice.
Will hit critically.
Going to do 12 points altogether with the sword, with the 2 on rage, so 14. And then excuse me, I'm going to roll again for my other attack and do a dirty 20 to hit.
They both hit.
And that's going to be 7 points. And then I'm going to look over at the direction of Deidre and everything. And can I shoot a magic stone at A?
You can shoot a magic stone at A, and you notice that the mimic you hit is starting to pulsate goop.
Ooh. I also have something that pulsates goop, you nasty shit, as I shoot the magic stone. That's gonna be a 21 there.
Louder. The flesh golem is just clapping. You hit the one grappling deep.
Alright. It's gonna be 7 points to hit.
Also, Roto, if you look over, the flesh golem might be blushing. Or it might just be the light of the sunblade in the darkness.
I only look at that creature to make sure she's going to stab me in the back.
Good news to advantage. You haven't seen them use knives or swords.
That's not the stabbing I'm worried about. Have you encountered the 1,000 years of pain, Dickney?
Oh my.
Speaking of 1,000 years of pain, Deidre.
Oh no.
What would you like to do?
Oh, okay. At first I thought someone was about to come out in 1,000 Years of Pain Deirdre. I'm like, no, not the girl.
Okay, I'm going to use my flame blade to get myself trying to cut Mimic's tongue.
I think we killed Dee.
We might have. She might have been broken when we bought her, but now we've just completely cracked her.
You're welcome for that.
Flame. I'm using flame blade on the mimic.
Are you using it to attack, or are you using it to try to break the grip?
To attack.
Okay.
Oh, come on!
You guys,
that one.
There's a lot of net. And then he fires off his stone.
Oh no.
Dee Dee.
Yep.
Dee Dee, would you like Lavender?
Yes, please.
Would you like Lavender to attack, try to
Yeah.
break the grapple, or something
Try
else?
to. Can he help me try to break the grapple?
He can make a check to try to break the grapple.
Hey.
How much buffalo is the normal amount?
Yeah, how much
Yeah,
buffalo
that's a
is
good
your
question.
normal
How
amount?
much?
Do you like
How
a
much
lot
is the
of
normal
buffalo?
amount?
Do you like it? Did he deafen us but not mute himself? Hippie, you know we can hear you, right?
You know we can hear you, right?
Hippie.
I don't.
Hippie.
Hippie.
Hippie, we can hear you.
No, I want to know what the order is. What are we eating?
Hip.
We love you too,
We
buddy.
love you
Yeah.
too, Hippie.
Just big hearts. Big hearts.
I could love you more if you fed me.
Big
You
cake.
know,
Yeah,
this-
where's my order with a
Yeah,
normal
where's
amount
mine?
of buffalo?
this.
Wait, you guys
Yeah,
heard all of that?
right.
Yes.
How?
Yeah,
How? How did you guys hear that?
normal amount.
How did you? I had my microphone muted.
Your microphone was not muted. We heard everything. Like,
Okay.
like
All of it.
Then you guys,
we're ordering food.
I'm so mad at myself
Food.
for not muting myself
What's
and talking
the
about
normal amount
food.
of buffalo?
What's the normal, guys?
What's the normal amount of buffalo?
Yeah, it depends on how you're describing it. Me, I'm gross and obscene. So I have an obscene amount of buffalo in mine. I am so embarrassed that you guys heard all of that, but you know it's clip worthy, I guess. You guys are lucky. You guys got a scene into my life that not even like people that I've known for many years have gotten into. Okay, like you're welcome. Okay, so you all know that like behind the scenes, I'm a real softie. Okay, I know I may come off like a badass. Okay, but I'm a real soft. I'm a real softie. Anyways, let's move on, you guys. Let's stop focusing on my successful relationship, and we're moving on. You're welcome, Stream.
Okay, Jam, what's the
Roll
So
a d20 if you want, or Lavender to use his action to try to break the grapple.
Okay.
It'll be his action.
12.
Plus his strength mod is enough to. He bites into the pseudopod and he rips it off of you. You are no longer grappled.
Yes.
But that is his action. Bloop.
Okay, well, okay, fine. Your stream might have been muted, but you were not muted to us, Hippie, so...
I know I wasn't. I didn't want to focus on this all while we were playing. That's why I was just sending that message. Know that message, when you're playing this back, that is where you need to clip that, because that is epic and embarrassing. And I'm not embarrassed that like you know, me being lovey-dovey. I'm just embarrassed that I thought I was muted. I straight up thought that was a private moment, you know, and it indeed was not. So that's where I believe you guys that it wasn't muted at all, because you guys were reciting the entire fucking conversation. So I was like, how did you guys hear? Anyways, we're not talking about that right now, you guys. We'll talk about that after the session. We're talking about D&D.
No.
Sorry, I know
I'm gonna...
Maybe mute Twitch and not Discord.
I was muted on my OBS, but I wasn't. I had my OBS. I had my Discord mic set as my headset, so it was picking up the microphone on my headset and not the microphone on that's right in front of me. And so yeah, that's why you guys were able to hear all that. And so yeah, that's where I'm like, hey, lesson learned. Thank you guys.
I've had similar experiences.
Yeah, absolutely. How hurt does Dee Dee look right now? Is she?
Very,
I am
very like if you blew on her too hard, she would fall over.
Oh no!
Yep, that bad.
You guys just finished a fight with like 7 other mimics, 2 big, 3 big spiders.
And we didn't. That's right, and we didn't have a rest or anything in between, did we?
No, because I pushed us forward.
You said there's a shiny shield. Let's go grab it. Right after fighting all the mimics
and shining treasure chests. Lucifer doesn't learn.
Luke, I as I take my action here, I want you to take a real close look at Mimic B for me. I'm going to Hand of Healing onto Dee Dee first and foremost. Spending a key point to restore 10 HP.
Much needed. Dee Dee, you feel this healing energy flow into you. I imagine a plasmoid touch is very soothing, and it's like a gel pad.
It's like a gel pad with like light, like the vibrating haptic like massagers, kind of like that. As it just like it fills you with invigorating energy.
I can't wait to clip all of this and put everybody together talking about goop and loving
loving
massages. This is gonna be fun.
Yup. And then I'm going to take a bonus action since that was an action. Oh wait, no, I have extra attack, right? Is that how do it work? How do extra attack? Hold on. Because I can take. Oh, you can't attack twice. Okay, so I used my action, but it was to heal, so I cannot use an extra attack since I did not do an attack action. All right, so I'll use a bonus action then to unarmed strike on the thing. Try and bust it down.
Bust a move.
Oh my god!
You hit.
Is that a hit?
That hits. You hit it.
Oh my god!
Hell yeah!
Why is it when I'm attacking, I'm rolling absolute garbage?
It's still alive.
6 force damage as I just tried to slam my pseudopod fist into its mouth, whatever it's trying to latch off of Dee Dee to try and pry it away.
It's got big dents in it.
Okay. Action, bonus action. Let's see. Oh wait, can I also? Because I've been sleeping on this before, haven't I?
What do you got?
Oh yeah, I can spend another key point to have that. Oh no, I didn't hit it. Never mind. Oh wait, no, I did hit it.
You did hit it.
Can I add a stunning strike onto that as well?
You can. Is that a con save?
I will. Yes, con save DC 16.
Constitution saving throw. 14. It misses.
It misses.
It is stunned.
Yes.
Yes, it is stunned until the end of my next turn.
I don't know what a stun shield looks like, but in your mind, picture a shield with a big mouth in the middle and pseudopods out the sides, and it looks stunned.
Yep. So I hit it in like a weak point, and it's just they're just stunned until the end of my next turn.
Right, anything else for this turn?
That's all for me.
Roto, C and B
Yeah.
are attacking Luke.
It puts the lotion on its
the
skin.
regular amount of buffalo. Don't worry.
A regular
Nice.
amount of buffalo.
Buffalo.
I'm not sure that the regular amount of buffalo can be shared, though, and that is my biggest concern.
Listen, there can't be too much buffalo. I have a story to share on that later.
Now, when we say buffalo, do we mean buffalo meat or buffalo sauce?
I think he talked about the sauce.
I think he's talking about South.
I was definitely talking about the sauce, but the meat does raise an interesting topic, though. What if we
Now,
had
would you
buffalo
want
sauce on buffalo?
Question.
Me and Roto are on the same thought process, you guys.
Buffalo.
Crazy, Roto. You're smart, Roto. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, you know?
I feel the same way about you, hippie.
Oh, thank you.
You know who's not smart? Mimics. So
No,
that's
they're
why I'm
not.
going to target their intelligence and ask them to make
That was smooth.
throw against mine. I know, right?
That's like, I don't know, I'm just a player, but that I feel like that's almost like inspiration worthy because I feel inspired from how smooth that was. The way you just slid it with that like intelligent fail. Oh, look at, and it was a
No.
10 points of psychic damage.
To B or C?
C.
It is
And the
hurt.
next saving throw it has to make, it subtracts 1d4.
All right, I'll put a little border around it, but I'll leave it to you to remind me.
Yep, you got it. And that's going to be it for me.
It's their turn. A is stunned, so it cannot go. B and C will attempt to smack at Luke. Oh, Luke, you're grappled by it.
I'm grappled by C, yeah. And I did reckless.
So it will bite at you and miss with a 14. I believe you're 15 to hit.
Yeah.
And B will also attempt to bite at you with advantage, and
Aha.
it will succeed.
Oh,
with
damn.
22.
No.
Oh dang.
Go ahead.
Do you have something to block? It's 22.
Not block, but to mitigate some of the damage.
It will be 11 points of piercing
6,
and
5.
6 points of acid.
I'm going to cast Spirit Shield as a reaction and roll 2d6 and reduce that.
You are raging, so it will be reduced naturally too.
Sweet, yeah, I did do that. Like already it's 11 points of damage, and that's already half of what I have right now. So we're not gonna have that. Oh god. Okay. Well,
Guys,
it's 9 points of damage, which is better than the 11. It's single digits, you know. I'll take that. The glow is flickering, and it wasn't as strong as you guys have seen it before. And yeah,
Luke?
that's it.
the good news is that as it bites into you, that triggers your emotion, and you can now whip into action. C is badly hurt.
I'm going to reckless attack again, stab the blade directly down into it. I wanted a shield! 16 to hit. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna roll it one more time because it's a reckless. Okay, yeah, no, it's a 16 to hit.
16 is a better one. That does hit. You smack down into it.
So that's going to be 11 points of 11 points of damage there. Then I'm going to
It's
attack.
alive.
It is alive still.
It's still alive. 11 wasn't enough to kill it.
I'm going to pull the sword out and stab it down again. Oh, that hurts. It like flicks
Slam
off of
it
the
down
shield.
into the bone. You know, for being shields, these guys are living up to their reputation. They are hard to hit.
I'm gonna yell into it, and I'm gonna shoot a magic stone into its mouth.
Okay.
For a 13 to hit. Oh, sweet. And that's gonna be 7 points of damage.
You shoot it dead with your stone.
You just see the stone blow straight through it and hit the wall behind it and go ding 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 as it hits behind the shield and the wall. I want to yell. And that's the end of my champ DM.
Dee Dee?
Oh, goodness.
Are you okay, Dee Dee?
It's hiccups.
We broke her. We broke Dee Dee again.
She's
We broke
truly
her in every way possible today.
I just have hiccups.
You're doing so well, and then we just broke you.
By accident. Hurry. I think I'm good.
I think I'm good. Waits a beat, and then just a little squeaky little hiccup.
Right. How
A
damaged is...
looks badly hurt. A's pretty bad. You may or may not be able to take it out in one blow.
Get them. Go, Dee Dee.
Hurry. Using flame play again on it. $20.
That hits.
30-20.
8 damage.
It is alive. Do you want Lavender to attack it?
Yes, please.
Roll. If you can avoid hiccuping in the next 5 seconds, roll with advantage. If not, roll regular d20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
4.
Just mute yourself for 5 seconds.
2. 1. Roll with advantage.
Yeah, there you go, DJ. You're so smart.
I'd have to be quiet.
That hits. Roll a d4.
10 plus 19?
He said roll with advantage.
Yeah, that works. It's a 10 or 19.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute, 29. That's a lit roll. But how did you roll that off of a d20? I was very
2.
confused there for a second. That makes sense. Okay.
With his modifiers, he grabs into it and he rips back a chunk of the shield and it stops. It is down. 1 remains.
Is that buffalo sauce?
Buffalo sauce remains.
A normal amount?
He hasn't been hit, so he's technically at his normal amount, yes.
Oh.
I wonder if I could keep him as a shield. Do you think he'd let me keep him?
It's a dead mimic.
That one is a live one. I want the live one.
Yep, he's gonna call it Buffalo Gal.
Listen, you guys have named it, and I feel that it's wrong to dispatch something we've named.
Like, everything's got a name, man.
They do?
Look for. Can you even tame that thing?
I will tell you in a little bit. Just try to subdue it for now.
All right.
What was the,
It's
what's
your
the plan? Are we trying to tame the mimic?
I want to
we're
shield,
trying,
so I want to shield the mimic.
I'm trying to tame that creature.
So I have to ask, what's the plan to tame it?
Well, Luke.
Luke is going to whisper to Buffalo very quietly and be like,
Something's happening here.
listen, if you come with me, I promise you, you will have a steady supply of food. And starting off, I will let you feed on that flesh golem behind me. You see it? Yeah, you see it. You can eat them as soon as you and me team up, right? And then you have a steady supply of food if you team up with me. Here, who knows when your next meal is gonna come, you know? You have to sit here and wait for some unlucky scavengers like us to come scrolling by and hopefully be stupid enough like me to mess around with you. So I did. And so now, I just think if you come with me, you won't have to wait ages for another unfortunate scavenger. Instead, I will give you unfortunate fighters that are dueling me, and I will let you feed on their bodies after we've defeated them in battle.
And everyone, I just, in my mental picture, I'm just imagining everyone looking at Lucifer, just like hands on his knees, like kneel over, like just giving a full-on like speech to this thing that's just like chomping at the bit to just nibble your face.
Luke, I'm gonna say this has about a 1% chance of working. Can you please roll a D100?
Can I, DM, use my one charge that I have?
You can roll with advantage, yeah. You roll your D100 twice.
Okay, everyone. You know, in like those like gambling things when they blow on the dice, everyone blow on your screen right now, okay? Everyone blow on your screen.
Drum roll.
Nope.
No!
The goal was to have one of them and be 1. There was a 1% chance.
There's a 1 in there though, so I think that's a valid case for like, you know, like
41
further argument when my turn does eventually come. Because right now this is a little out of turn, so when my turn does eventually come, bet okay
comes around,
I will wrestle it into submission like Pokemon or Pow World. Sorry, go ahead.
Luke,
it's not my turn.
Luke, it's your turn. Luke is whispering sweet nothings to
You're gonna come on adventures with us.
You guys are just all gonna like roll D100s until you browbeat this thing into submission.
Just promise it lots of food.
Let's see. Okay. Making sure that I can.
I knew an outsmart once. He tried to befriend a mimic. He got eaten shortly afterwards.
You guys have tried to befriend everything in this campaign, and I'm down for that as a possibility. I encourage it as a method of role
friendship.
I don't think it's really worked out in the party's favor yet.
When I try to friend
Your befriending usually ends up in making deals.
And she gets really powerful.
She does, and Luke is a little jealous from that. Not me as a player, but Luke, he sees like, it's like, oh, I want to make deals.
Bloop is gonna roll on over and like very intently curious, and then he just like reaches over a pseudopod to like tries to pat it, like, well, do you want to come with us and we'll feed you all sorts of nice goodies, all kinds of bad people, we'll feed them to you, and we'll try to fucking like Lucifer, he's a really good person and he'll wield you well and he will give you a surplus of bad men that you can eat to your little mouth's content. Yes. And we'll try to...
You can roll a D100 to try to tame the beast, sure.
Can I help?
On your turn.
No, can I help him? Give him advantage, you know? DM, I see you rubbing your eyes, right?
D100. Everyone cross the fingers. Everyone cross the fingers. I rolled so many ones tonight.
You know what's
If you
crazy?
get that one, I'm gonna laugh.
Nope.
Oh, that's close.
It's close.
I was so close.
Rodo, your turn.
She's trying to convince this mimic to become a bus.
I have something in here in which you can roll a D100 tonight. This is not the plan.
Well, it is now.
Gentlemen, are we trying to do it right now?
Yes, they are.
Is this the plan?
I mean, Bloop has gotten an intelligence of 8, and his best friend is Lucifer. He's just trying to
I
help
need
out
you
his
both
best
to
friend.
look me in the eyes right now and tell me that you think the best course of action is trying to tame a mimic.
You're gonna see Lucifer look over at you while his hands on his knees, and he's gonna be crying slightly and be like, "Oh no, please, can we keep it? It looks so badass."
Bloop is just like petting it like he would a dog. Like, yes, it tries to eat us so well. It could do that to our enemies.
Teacher's just having her face over, has her hand over her face, shaking her head. This is not gonna end well.
Rose can look over here and see her with her hand over her face, shaking her head, and literally, she's just gotta say, Missy, I don't know by what standard you are judging them.
And we are hurting. GM is just impaired.
I'm curious to see what happens if this succeeds.
I can't believe we're going through. I thought surely you guys would shoot this down.
We've established a bar where you need to hit. Either you'll hit it or it'll kill you first. One of the two.
That's true. I think we're killing Lucifer by accident.
It's also DM's reaction to all of this too. Is some of the
I need a
funniest.
strength saving throw from
Lucifer?
Mimic. And you need to roll. Oh no, that's not the one I hit, is it? No. Whatever. DC 15 strength saving throw, please.
One strength save. It fails. Are we pushing it? Or are we doing something? Are we grabbing it?
No, this is Maximilian's earth and grass. And a hand is going to come out of the soil and grab it. It will take 2d6 bludgeoning damage, so 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh dear.
And it is currently restrained.
DM, do mimics eat essentially anything that comes into contact with them?
In my mind, mimics are the product of thousands of years of magic and evolution combining, aided by a little bit of evil wizardry, to be traps for adventurers. You have to be worthy to be eaten by a mimic.
I
You
agree
have to
with
be an
that.
adventurer.
Yeah.
Okay,
What are you going to try to feed it?
one of the spiders
so
or
hold on,
the
hold
fleshling. But go ahead,
Or-
Rodo.
Before my turn ends, I'm going to turn to Bloop and Lucifer. I don't know how worldly you gentlemen are. I think not. However, in some of the realms we have traveled, in the circles of fighting animals, it's easier if they're weaker, but you also run the risk of killing them. So here's the rule, boys. Pokemon rules. If you can tame this thing before it dies, it's yours.
I like that deal, Rodo. I like that deal a lot.
Do you have your Pokeballs ready?
You both must have a ton of balls to do this.
Luke, it's your turn.
Lucifer is gonna do something nuts.
Uh-oh.
I think we passed something nuts a long time ago.
Yes, we did.
Can I inflict a wound onto myself and essentially give it to the mimic? A willing sacrifice to this thing that's magic based.
So you're painting me a word picture.
Luke is gonna kind of think and be like, they've always responded immediately to trying to eat me, so maybe they are just a little hungry and he hasn't eaten anything for a while, and I know if I haven't eaten anything for a while, I'd want to eat. And so he's gonna get the idea of like, what would I eat? And he's gonna look at his hand and he's going to just quickly take out his axe and chop off his pinky finger.
What? Oh, what the hells?
Lucifer!
Luke!
I was
All right,
going to
I'm a little impressed. I'll admit.
I was going to say take 1 point of damage, but please roll the damage of the weapon since you're losing a finger.
Oh dear.
1 point, 2 points of damage. But I'm raging as well, so half, that's only 1 point.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's just one.
Okay.
It is just one.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
listen.
I,
If I give this to
Okay.
you, you will be my friend and know that the next flesh you get will not be from us. It will be from our enemies. And if you kill us, we will kill you. Or if you bite us or make any attempt to try to attack us, we will also kill you. And I'm like, give it my finger.
so you're giving him the finger.
Giving him the finger.
Giving him the finger.
It will gladly eat your finger.
Now be nice.
Devour it. It's sitting out of the side of its mouth. Do you stay in its range or do you back up after you feed it?
I will stay in its range to show trust, and I'll even put my hands on my hips a little bit and be like, I am friend, not food. We will battle together to glory, my friend. And I will make another. Can I do a 100 roll still?
Sure.
And since I've sacrificed, does they give me any kind of like buff or like you know, like a little bit of affection from this thing? I'm like, wow, this guy just gave me a finger.
Restrained at the moment, and I feel like I really do think that we should be going by Pokemon rules here. If it's taking damage and it's got a status.
That's true.
And he's fed it something to make it more likely.
It's like giving a berry, you know?
I'll tell you what.
If you mimic a finger, you have to give it.
We'll increase the odds 6%. Go ahead and roll a D100. If you
give
have
him
between 1 and 6, you'll have an outcome that will be more favorable than other potential outcomes.
The gods have never smiled favorably on me, but may they do so in this moment.
That's
What number
big.
was that?
Nope.
I love how you peaked your mic.
I am going to, unknowingly knowing I didn't fail, just be like, I think we might be good, you guys, and end my turn.
Deidre, would you like to make a friend?
Let's see what I can do.
I'm not gonna be.
If I ever told you guys I cannot predict anything, that's it.
Exactly.
I think that's true for all the their respective groups.
Honestly, yes.
All right.
Both the groups are unpredictable.
Oh god, I love
Let me
this.
try.
Oh, you're gonna make a friend with it too?
I'll try.
Oh, okay.
Lavender, can you see if you can get me some of that spire?
Roll a d20 for Lavender.
Seven.
You hear in your head, you know it's a mimic, don't you?
No.
You're not going to love it more than I am, are you?
Of course not. Mainly, he's gonna be mainly looking for his responsibility.
I've met him. He's not responsible.
I have never agreed with the dog more.
Do you remember when he had a giant space hamster? Where is it now?
On the other ship.
Exactly. Not with us.
Let's just try, okay? Please?
You want him to go get a spider?
Piece of the spider.
Alright, he will use his blink ability to go there.
I forgot about
And-
the space.
Which spider do you want him to get?
I guess this one, the blue.
The face
blue-
spider or the jewel spider?
I guess the face spider.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
He can't quite get to you, but he'll bring it to Luke and drop it at his feet.
I imagine very unsatisfying. Like, I can just see the disdain this dog has in its eyes as it puts this on the ground and looks up at me. Oh god. Oh shit, man. Oh.
And she looks at the mimic shield. Clifford will take great care of you. He's responsible.
Dee Dee, I'll tell you what. If you chop off one of your fingers and feed it to
I am
him,
not
you have a
doing
50%
that.
chance of taming a mimic.
I am not chopping my finger off.
I don't blame you.
Nope.
If you're not willing to chop off your finger, let's say 4%.
Fine. It's D100 for the. What does I get by accident?
Come on! Can I give the help action? DM, does anyone have 3,000 points of DM's little shit? Like, come on, that should be 6 for.
She had an that would have worked if she would have chopped off a finger.
I am not
gave her-
chopping my
I'm
finger.
gonna, you know, Deidre, I have a really good feeling. I have a really, really good feeling that might have worked if you would have just, done the same thing. And I'm gonna hold up my stub of a pinky now. Like if you would have just given up a pinky. Come on, it's just a finger. What else have you given up?
Not.
What else have you given up, Deidre? And for what?
I am not.
Anyways, moving on.
Her face looks absolutely deep, blushing deep blue. I am not revealing that to you.
Bloop, would you like to feed it?
That's the thing, isn't it? Would I be able to feed it part of my amorphous blobby self?
Oh, I skipped its
Will it?
turn entirely, I think.
Oh yeah, you did.
I did. Because this is supposed to go after Roto, but you guys have literally blown my mind. That's fine. We'll roll with. We'll say that we blew its mind too. It's stunned as well, at least for that turn.
Good.
Bloop, would you like to attempt to mimic?
I would also like to sing this little ditty that I've just come up with. Do you wanna tame a mimic? Come on, let's beat 'em all. We'll feed it a thumb or two, what it wanted to, and then we'll go and brawl our enemies. Saying, yeah, sure, I will. I look over and I see DM
His
just
face.
like this man, head in his pants.
I haven't had the history down from my main monitors since we've started this. His reaction is what's fueling all of this right now.
It's too stuck to move. Yeah. I will, yeah, do I need to do, like, damage to myself or something to feed it? Look, I'm following in Best Friend, and, Warband 8 Lucifer's example.
Do you want to permanently lose a part of your pseudopod?
Okay, so
Oh my god.
mechanically, can I bargain that I will give up my ability to extend out my pseudopod, since I'm giving up part of my mass, and not be able to use reach for some kind of bonus.
A whole ability, DM.
For how long?
Well, I don't know. You said I'm permanently giving up part of my mass.
You want to? Just so I understand. Just so I am, for my personal knowledge, you want to give up a main benefit of your species to get a few percentage points to attempt to befriend a mimic in this moment.
Maybe for like a day.
He does grow. He does grow. I like.
He
2 sessions.
I mean, that's true.
I am a grower.
I'm not saying.
I am.
Petey again.
I broke Dee Dee. I did
We
it.
broke Petey.
Okay, so what do I? So do I need to like roll to attack myself and feed it, or how are we doing this? Oh my god!
I need to roll to attack myself.
I don't want anybody. When I see a mimic, I cut myself.
I attack myself.
Oh my god.
You do not need to roll a self-harm roll. Just roll a D100. You can have the 6% range too.
Let's go. D100. Let's go. Everybody,
We got
in chat,
200. 200. 200.
Camp with me. Come on.
Go.
No!
It was a 30% chance though, right, DM? I'm pretty sure that's the number you said.
Yeah, was it?
Because 7 is divisible by 28, and then if you add one more on top of that, because you get one extra just because it's the extra level up, because we're talking about Pokemon, we get XP points. Okay, we didn't get it. I know, DM. I'm fighting a losing battle there. There's no winning that one.
Okay.
Rodo, would you like to chop off a finger to feed to the Mimic?
I'm absolutely not feeding this thing.
The horror on his face, I can imagine.
Yep.
I am moving away, and I'm going to pull Moo out of my pocket and pet him gently and say,
And then feed Moo to the thing. You're
Oh,
a genius.
Jesus.
"No!" I'm going to pet it,
If you
and we are
feed
going to
Moo-
recreate that
if
meme
you-
from Invincible, where I point over at you. Look at what they attempt to mimic a fraction of our friendship.
Rodo, if you're willing to feed Moo to the Mimic, I'll give you a 20% chance. But Moo will be gone forever.
Lucifer would be so mad at you if you did that.
Even further away, we will not be feeding Moo to the mimic.
This is what y'all signed up for in chat, right?
I mean, this is it, right?
We're
This
not
is
seeing
peak.
Moo to the Mimic.
This is peak.
I can't.
This is the
I'm really
realest
kind of
game
stuck
of
here,
D&D.
guys. You just tell me when you're done playing around so we can kill it. And that's gonna be,
Absolutely what I'm here
not
for.
doing
Yes.
it.
Yes, we've got one. Cricket is here for it. Thank you, Cricket.
I mean, if there's a chance to have a pet Mimic, why not?
Why not?
You're
Luke,
not
It is
saying
so
it.
restrained,
Look
I am
at.
keeping concentration for that.
Luke, you're in range, but it's restrained, so it's going to still. It's going to see if it can get the rest of your hand, your finger, your severed finger that you did yourself is just sticking out of its mouth, and it will attempt to bite the rest off. With disadvantage, of course. It misses, but it does try. Luke, how do you respond to that? You still have
I'm gonna-
9 more fingers.
I'm gonna boop it on its nose.
What nose?
On the shield, or like, you know, like on the mouth, you know,
the
like
embossed?
on most you know, like things with like things that eat, there's usually like some kind of like thing above it, like some sort of like, in most he's gonna just boop above the mouth and just
Above the mouth, yeah.
yeah, but no, it's not what we're doing. And then he's gonna pick up the arm that Lavender brought, and then he's gonna be like, this, yes. He's gonna try to like pat on the side, try to pat it, yes. And then he's gonna feed the leg, or he's gonna feed the spider thing to the to the mimic.
Oh, the spider thing. It's not as good as your finger. So roll with a 5% chance.
Yes.
Please. Everyone. Chant.
Everybody see if they can get, for the time
5%.
being, a pet mimic.
5%.
5%.
5%.
5%.
5%.
5%.
5%.
Why do the gods hate me?
88.
That's in the top 28th percentile, right? It's in the top. It's in the top
You know,
5
I like-
percentile. It's not even
I
there.
like the way you think, but Deidre, would you like to try?
I am not. You are not gonna let me cut up a finger. Nope. As she tries to go past you guys.
You can scoot by it without triggering it. You can scoot along the wall and get past it.
Yep.
You hear
I am not-
Lavender in your head saying, "Can we eat it yet?"
No, we can't eat it yet.
Why does it seem like the dog is the second smartest person in this room?
Let's feed it the fleshling, the flesh golem.
We are not doing that either.
But you could try. She's just watching you all. She's got this very small sway left and right as she stands there.
Listen, we can try this for a little bit longer, but I'm really tired, honestly, so we can waste a little bit more time on this. But if this thing doesn't want to, join us, I'm offering it a good thing here, and if it doesn't want to, it can stay in this dungeon unalived like its friends. It's up to it. Okay, let's just try this for a little bit longer, and then Roto will all team up with you, and we can unalive it then.
Whose turn is it?
It's Dee Dee's.
It's Dee Dee's, yeah. Sorry, I was just giving you guys the go-ahead to do whatever, I guess.
So, I am my turn. After walking to Rolo, they're gonna accidentally kill this thing, aren't they?
Bloop.
I personally think we should kill it on purpose.
The only sane one.
You know, there's a DM named DM SETI. He's fun to watch. They have a facepalm counter. I think I would be breaking their facepalm counter today.
You're welcome for that.
First, you gotta have a lot of clips with the Chaos Brain.
Oh God. Okay.
Bloop. Bloop, what would you like to do?
Bloop will look over at this dead mimic thing right where's point? He's gonna look over at this one. He's gonna reach over, try and like break off and he's like a piece of it and then offer it sort of like almost kind of shoving it into the face into the mouth of Mimic B, just like, here we feed you more like this, and we'll try to feed it like more roughage and like remains of things around to try and tame it. Because you know the whole thing, like, yeah, if you see if an animal, if like a dog, you see it sees you giving it like treats and that sort of thing, it will be.
Yeah, reward, extreme conditioning. It's a whole science like experiment.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Am I now going to have to ask myself? Yes, exactly.
Yep.
The question: will a mimic cannibalize another mimic?
I mean.
Yes.
Yes.
Roll a D100. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
Yes.
One more time for the base.
One more time for the base.
One more time for the base.
Yeah, I would like just to note that I have updated my Discord profile picture.
Oh yes, I saw it. That was my I agree. That was my I agree moment.
Oh,
Nice.
but it's a nice number. But DM, it's the nice
It's so
number.
great. It's a 1 in 100 chance, DM. That is the most perfect number.
All numbers are 1 in 100 chance. 1 in 100 chance. That's just how statistics and probability work.
Bro, we wilded out this episode.
Wait, I have a question.
Oh no.
Wait, I have a question. Does this mean, because I rolled 69 after feeding a mimic its own mimic brethren, does that mean that a mimic feeding a mimic is a mimic aphrodisiac?
No.
There's
No,
so many questions that are generated from all of this.
In the distance, you hear that like commonly used like jazz, romance jazz music.
FeyJammer After Dark commentary show.
This is the truest representation of an actual D&D game Where after you're in a room full where everything else is a mimic. So you go, ooh, shiny thing, let's get that. And it's a mimic. And then you try to make friends with the mimic by feeding it your body parts. And the body parts of other dead mimic. Well, what would you do? You fed a spider. Roto, by the way, are you inflicting any damage on this with the earthen grasp?
Oh,
I'm
another
not.
thing.
Not
Okay,
yet.
you're just holding it tight.
Would I, DM, be able to use a burn a key point extra bonus action to try and heal this thing and make it think that we are good?
Yeah. Oh.
You can heal it if you'd like.
Okay. Burn
How
a
much
key
would
point.
you like? How much would you like to heal a mimic?
Healing eight damage. Is I just sort of like pet it and like put some of my key energy into it. To heal it for 8 points of damage, giving it kind of like a shiatsu massage with my.
Oh my god.
I like how the words "I heal it for 8 points of damage" just naturally flow. Roto Bloop is doing the opposite of what your hand is doing. I think the mimic might have tamed you guys. I don't know.
We stared into the abyss, and the abyss is giving us head pats and saying, there.
Thank you, Cora.
Right?
Oh jeez.
Look.
Yes,
I can't hold this forever. So, you got 10 seconds.
Okay, well that's
One more
like.
try, guys, and then I'm gonna start getting you.
They're gonna heal it anyway.
Like, oh, did you hear that? We have one more try to try and tame this noble beast.
So Roto, you don't do anything?
You know what? I would like to hold my action this round.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
What's your trigger?
nice.
After Bloop and Lucifer have made their next attempts to try and tame this mimic, I will allow my held action to trigger the damage from Earthen Grasp to go through.
Your trigger is their failure. Got it.
Yep. If after they have both failed to tame this mimic again, I
Okay.
am going to squish it with the rock hand.
I can dig that.
We fail.
That is,
If you
yeah.
guys fail.
If.
Luke, you see a pseudopod slip out between the fingers and hit you. And Luke, you will take 10 points of damage.
I'm gonna cast Spirit Shield real quick. And that is that bludgeoning or?
Let me.
DM sounds like me during any one of my streams.
You've been using your action to try to make it your pet. So I can assume your bonus action was to keep your rage up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with that.
I like
So-
it. Thank you, DM.
It's 10 points of bludgeoning, which you can reduce through rage. It's 7 points of acid damage. It's grappled by Roto. You're grappled by it.
And I will reduce that damage by 10.
That's pretty good.
So the 5, 7, that would be 12. So reduce. So that's 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage.
I'm gonna be like,
It's almost like losing another finger, apparently.
He's gonna bite down on the same area that I just cut my finger off. Like, oh, it's still sore. Buffalo. Bad buffalo.
Buffalo.
Too much buffalo. Too much buffalo. It's not
Too much buffalo. Too much.
Seems like a perfectly normal amount of buffalo.
Picasso. Picasso, I need you to come here real quick.
Would you like to engage the flesh golem?
I just want to call her over. I just want to kind of wave her over to be part of the party.
She stands back.
Come on over. And he's got it looks very comical, it looks very horror thriller light from underneath and everything that.
I'll let you roll a free persuasion roll to try to bring up the flesh golem. Those are weird words.
16.
I'm glad you came over here to sit with me. Because now I can oh my I was about to call that flesh golem lady the 4th smartest person in our party. I worry.
Not.
I worry.
Okay.
The 4th smartest member of our party might be Buffalo. I'm gonna give him honorary status just for this list.
I'm gonna whisper over to Picasso and be like, I need you to get into Buffalo's mouth. He'll protect you. My action is to try to persuade them to get into. You gave me a free persuasion. Now I want to actively try to persuade them to get into Buffalo's mouth.
Okay. Go ahead.
That's a dirty 20, DM.
Oh no! Oh.
She just stands there.
Oh no!
I'm gonna kind of urge her behind her back, be like, "Come on, let's go. Go to the back. Let's go."
Please tell me I'm not seeing one thing.
Let me give you do you want to? If I gave you the option of succeeding at a cost, would you take it?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
In DM's voice.
Sorry, Dee Dee, you were saying?
Well, I don't think this is gonna be very good for long.
All right. She steps forward. Do you want the mimic to bite her?
Luke?
Yeah, yes, I do. We're already here. There's no going back. It's like when you get into a fight with someone, you can't just walk away. At that point, dude, you're already in it. You just get
roll a d20 and add 5.
Oh.
D20.
And Bloop is just watching it with avid curiosity.
That's gonna be 18, DM.
It bites her. It bites her. Roll a d8. Roll 2 d8s.
Oh no.
It's gonna be 7 points. D8.
Okay.
So, Rhoda, what's the tier list on the smartest people in the party?
It's me, Lavender, you, Buffalo, I guess, and then Picasso. And I'm gonna say that Blue Pillucifer can tie.
Understandable.
Oh my god.
Didi, I do need you to understand that I love you all to death, and I would do anything for you, but you make it so difficult sometimes.
Wait, when was that, Roto? We should tie it up.
No.
I have
Yes.
already done that for you.
We should. Oh, Lucifer. Maybe if we made it like a collar, like a leash, like a.
No.
Did me feeding it a flesh golem help its liking to us at all?
Do you guys remember when you fought the flesh golems in the other room? They had a certain look on them after they were attacked.
Yeah, but we didn't attack them. The mimic attacked them.
She now has that crazed look on her face.
Uh-oh.
And all of the eyes are bulging.
Looking at the mimic because the mimic is who attacked her.
We'll see.
I'm beginning.
Frodo.
We'll see.
I see it. I do see it.
I didn't do anything.
We have to start running.
This is the DM deciding I've had enough.
I didn't pick this.
Is this a nightmare still? Is this one of those nightmare situations that I was talking about earlier? This can't be real, right?
Dee, your turn.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Fuck you guys!
Frodo, fuck it. This thing needs to stop.
We can run if we need to.
We can
As
behind.
Deidre goes to the flesh golem. Hold on. As she tries to. Is the flesh golem in the mimic's mouth?
The
least part of it.
The mimic did bite her. It's not grappled her, so it's not actively in there, but you can see the chunk marks in her shoulder.
All right. Hang on. Allow me to as Deidre used healing word on the flesh golem. It's all right.
Rhoda's gonna look down to Moo in his pocket and say, "Do you know that I think both the Picasa, and the Mimic have gotten more healing in this place than I have?"
When you engage Moo, he puts up one of his little drawings. Hey, you heal the mimic or the Picasa.
No, I'm at Picasa.
Picasa. You guys were healing the mimic.
Just calm her down.
So
No, I'm at Picasa.
Rodo, he holds up a little drawing of you with the crown on your head standing above everybody else. And at the bottom in his little miniature giant space hamster handwriting, he says, "Best pal."
Oh. All right.
I get a
Did
little
that
head
calm?
pat, and I smile at him.
calm?
"You're my best pal too, Moo."
Did that calm Picasa at all?
She doesn't seem happy.
Come on.
It's typically... I'll tell you what. Roll a persuasion check. With advantage since you healed her, Dee.
Oh, all right. Let me re-roll that.
You could roll a 20.
It's true. I won't get my... Five.
No, the 16 counted. I just wanted you to like
Okay,
one
yay.
more time. Although I will count that towards your counter.
God damn it.
Which gives you one charge. You hit 10. Congratulations.
Yay!
The flesh golem, which has been bitten and healed by the mimic, you've crushed and healed. Slightly more calm.
Alright, come on. Let's go back. Let's go over to Virgo. You guys don't have a lot of time. with trying to tame this stupid thing.
Its turn is next. You want it to go to Roto?
To fall. Yep, come on.
Okay.
It's a lot safer over here.
Luke, can you roll 2d20s for me?
Uh-oh.
Oh man. Can I tell it no real quick? No.
It's not your bet yet. It's not your bet yet.
Did you notice that though? He said yet. Can a 16 be the flesh column?
Let me see something. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's got very low AC. Can you roll? Can you roll 2d8 again?
Uh-oh.
Imagine if I did have this as a pet though. 6 points.
All right. The mimic bite buffalo.
Thank you.
The mimic bites into the Picasa as it tries to walk away.
Lick ass.
It immediately loses all cool and starts attacking him.
Yeah.
All right. So it's in Roto because you are holding it. It's restrained. You can advantage.
Oh yeah.
That's one slam into the mimic. All right. Let's see if it can survive. All right. This is the first hit. 9.
Ooh.
16 damage into the mimic, and this is the second hit. 12 plus 9, 21 damage into the mimic. The mimic looks decently hurt. The Picasso looks decently pissed.
As she should be.
It stopped following you. I'm sorry. Luke, it's your turn.
Luke is in this moment going to look at those two kind of tussling it out, look at everyone else, and then he's going to be like, I suggest we take this time to run.
Yep.
And he's going to disengage and run away 30 feet.
All right, pick a direction.
Roto, pick a direction!
West.
And going to run
Go west, my son.
40 feet.
We're going this way?
Oh no! Wait, we gotta go east. We gotta go east from
Okay.
here.
East.
I mean,
40 feet.
east.
He's going to
This way, my
run
friend.
over this way. And that
Okay.
will be it for Lucifer's turn.
Okay. Edie?
Yep, this is time. I believe this is a good moment for us to go. Come on, Lavender. As I disengage. Come on, boy. Let's get out of here.
Okay, you don't need to disengage. I mean, you might if you come up against something, but you can use your movement to see what's ahead before you disengage, since
All right.
since nothing's immediately there. And if you want to get extra movement, you can by dashing. It's up to you.
Alright, Alright, I'm gonna use dashing.
Dashing
Don't go too far, Deidre.
away.
I won't.
Dee Dee, you see as you look across the rubble, there is a
No! You're on your own, Lucifer. Nope. Absolutely not. No.
What? Is there
If you
something
want
shiny?
Shield, you're... If you want this shield, you're going to get it yourself. I am not going to go near that.
We'll circle back around and get it later.
Nope.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll get it later.
You get there.
Teamwork, Deidre.
No.
You're after Deidre.
Oh, I guess, yeah. Bloop is gonna be like, get so excited as seeing the. Because Bloop assumes we've been trying to feed the mimic. We've been trying to feed it the flesh golem now. So he's like, yes, good, Buffalo, good. I was like, wait, friends, why are we running? And he's going to like not even think about it. Running. Friends. So like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, so this is my first movement action. Does the thing try to attack me at all, or is it preoccupied on the flesh golem?
Would you have gone through its range?
Oh yeah, I would have. Yeah, I would have gone like yeah.
Yeah. If you don't take a disengage, it will attempt to hit you.
Okay.
Um, 18 is safe for you.
18 is indeed safe for me. I just barely.
The air.
Yeah, like I managed to, like, I'm still fast. I think that I like managed to like skirt out of the way between the mimic being earthen grasp, or like being held, and then it fighting the thing. Its reflexes are just too slow. But I will double movement action. So another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And Bloop will just like, it's like just running like, hi Dee Dee, why are we running? And he'll look over and just see more things.
Ooh, that's a red shield.
In the rubble pile, there's a shield that looks different from all of the other shields.
Look, if I found us another friend.
Another cool shield! Deidre!
No, and no.
Okay.
Frodo?
That will. Oh, and by the way, as Bloop goes by Deidre, he's going to. Oh, actually, no, I can't because I double action moved. Never mind.
Rodo, in your mind, does that count as a failure? Would you like to trigger your action? They have failed to make friends of the mimic. Would you like to squeeze it?
I'm gonna forget about that because I'm just so excited that we're running away from both of these dangerous things.
All the time at the academy wasted.
Okay.
Instead, I'm going to take the dash action. 1, 2, 3.
Actually, before you do that, her initiative, when she rolled initiative, she goes after Bloop.
Oh.
She will attempt to hit the Buffalo friend, though.
Yep, that's why I'm leaving Buffalo alive, so she'll concentrate on him.
He hits him.
Pretty much.
15. And that's 18. Well, the good news is the mimic's not dead yet.
Yet is the word. Yet.
The bad news is the mimic is now dead.
Mimic!
Oh boy.
Rodo, you feel the grip of it tighten just a little bit as Buffalo can no longer give any resistance.
Yeah, I will drop concentration on that then.
It disappears, and let's see, what's a flesh golem's movement?
Oh boy.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not going to drop concentration on that just yet.
Okay, I think you can try to shift it, right?
I can, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. She moves between you and Luke, and that's her turn. Fredo.
All right, so we're gonna move the hand
Strength saving throw.
Yes, please.
Um, 23.
Oh, dang.
Yep, that definitely saves.
The hand slowly crumbles as you erase it.
Well, I think the hands is still there as long as I keep concentration on it.
No, I meant that as you erase the one on the screen.
Yes.
Oh.
We're gonna make this easier to move this time. But that is a fail. She is not restrained.
Does she take half damage?
I don't think so.
I have it up here. Takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as.
That's only
much
once
on a
it's
successful
restrained.
one.
That's only once it's restrained.
Ah.
When the hand reaches, it's all or nothing.
And
Gotcha.
then that means it's nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Roto, what would you like to do with the rest of your turn?
I need to look at something.
If you guys need some extra defense, there's some shield on the ground ahead.
Absolutely not.
I know I just put the hand here underneath her, but I'm going to.
What's the no? Nope.
She's in melee range of me. Is she looking at me? Does she look dangerous? She's rampaging, right?
Her head is turning back and forth furiously between the two of you.
All right. Can I move to this side of her without triggering an attack of opportunity?
As long as you don't leave her range, yes.
Okay. I am going to. Actually, you know what? I was here. I'm going to come to this side, and I'm going to bonus action telekinetically push her. Again, a strength saving.
Strength save it is. She rolled a 19.
Jesus.
Dang.
Why does she have advantage on that?
I was about to ask the same thing.
It has a feature. It's magic resistant.
Oh.
Oh! Burst, you lady! I will
She'll
still
take
move
it.
away.
She'll take her hit.
Yeah.
She misses with a 13 though.
Oh, thank God.
She hits against the earthen hand, and you get out of the way.
And then she goes, squee!
At us.
Luke, your turn.
Luke. Wait, did you say bloop or Luke?
Luke.
Luke. Luke is going to also run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 40. Yeah, 7, 8. I'm going to take that attack of opportunity.
She used her reaction against.
Oh,
her,
sweet.
So he doesn't have a.
I am going to turn around. I'm going to kiss the tip of the rocky finger that I have, and I'm going to point over past our good friend Roto there and cast smoke, not smoke bomb, but fog cloud, and won't be directly at Roto, but I'm gonna fog up this whole area.
It's very foggy.
Sorry, hold on. Like right, like there. So you're like right at the edge. Sorry. And then that's my main action, and then I am going to use a bonus action of. No, I can't. I already used all 40. Okay, never mind. That's it for my turn. I want to see the shields and be like, But Deidre, did you see that one back there? It looks so much different than the other one. It wasn't shiny, and the best things never shine.
You get to touch it.
I'm sorry, Rodo.
Dee Dee,
I am not touching that thing.
Dee Dee, it's your turn.
All right. Am I able to climb on the rocks?
Yeah. It's difficult terrain with their very big boulders.
Come on, Lavender. We gotta go.
You look, it turns into a dead end.
No. Crud. We need to get going.
There is still a path to the south. It looks like that here it turns in, and there's a wider path down here.
All right, I'm gonna aim for that. Come on, boy. And I'll use the dash action.
All right, how far can you get?
How far can you get?
About here.
Ooh.
Dee Dee, there's a faint light that you see off the rocks down in this direction. Very faint.
Oh, thank goodness. I found another room.
Do you want Lavender to do anything independent of you?
She looks at Lavender. Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you.
All right. If he's moving with you, he's got a total movement speed of 40.
Good.
So if he's got, I think, 10 more than you.
Yep.
So if you dash, that will give him an extra 20 feet.
So he goes about there.
I'll let you see what he sees.
To see what he sees.
There's a long, dark hallway here, and a light source that is coming from down here.
Oh.
Lavender, what do you see?
You hear in your head, I see darkness and light. Pick a path.
Oh.
No! Bad fog of war.
I shall refog the area.
Maybe that could be the new fog cloud. All right, that's as far as that's as far as Lavender can go this round. We'll figure out which way he goes next round. Or Bloop, would you like to arm yourself with a shield?
I'm so sorry, guys, but that's exactly what I was thinking Bloop would do. He'd be like running, and then he like glance aside to see if there was a path here. And knowing Lucifer wants a big shiny shield, he would see this this shield right over here and be like, "That would be perfect for Lucifer." And I've also been shorting myself on my speed. I forgot that with level 8 that I can travel 55 feet.
Oh yeah, you're
45.
fast moving, Bloop. All of that is difficult terrain though, so it'll cost 10 per square.
Okay,
It's
so
very, very rocky and caved in.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 45, 55.
You're close. You're so close.
I'm so,
to it.
and then I'd be just like trying to reach out and grab it, like, oh, not quite.
It's fancy though, isn't it?
Yeah. Can I take a perception check to see if this looks like an actual shield, or if it looks? I mean, I know that mimics are supposed to look like the things that they're impersonating, but could I give it a nice look over?
Roll a perception check.
I'm very perceptive. Oh, no, I need to roll the number.
Rolling a number does help.
Oh, I didn't mean to hit that one. 21.
You rolled 2?
I misclicked on it again, sorry. So the 21.
Could be a mimic. Might be a mimic. Might not be a mimic. Could be a mimic though.
Could be a mimic though, okay.
Could be a mimic though.
Could be a mimic, though.
Might be a mimic.
Might be a mimic.
Might be a
boy.
Might be a mimic. But is it a mimic?
It could be.
Okay, well, I
Could be.
You know what? Easy way to tell. I'm going to throw a dart at it.
Okay. Make it a,
Oh, it's a mimic!
roll damage. Who would have thought? Mimic.
It was a mimic shaped.
Yep, and I'm just like, nope, that's another bad friend, but that's all for Bloop.
That you couldn't have said it better. I couldn't have said it better myself. That's all for Bloop.
Blop.
The flesh golem moves.
Is it mimic shaped?
Roto, it says hello at disadvantage with the fog cloud. And a 21 question mark.
Heal.
All right, it does not hit, and you gain the magical health benefits of your shield. Its fist slams down, magic energy surges up around. Can the shield hold another blast, though? And again, she hits
Sweet.
against the shield twice. She's knocking on Roto's door.
Oh my.
And Roto, it's your turn.
All right. Sorry. Oh damn. Oh. All right. Hold on.
Roto just starts waving his hands real quick to make the fog cloud disappear out of his way.
All right. She's attacking me. I know exactly where she is. I bring the magic hand over and try to grab her with it.
Right. Nat 20.
Jesus.
Damn.
Damn.
I mean, she really is anti-magic.
She is.
She's strong.
She barely is. All right. I got to move the fog. 2, 3, 4, 5.
As you do, she'll take a swing.
Of course.
Good.
Swing, blah, blah, blah,
Gonna
swing,
hit
swing.
you.
She's still disadvantaged because she's in the fog.
Ooh.
Nice. God, I'm sorry,
when you
Kirby.
move the
I'm so
fog,
sorry.
Let's see one more time. And this one will miss. Go, fog, go. Go, fog, go. Go, fog, go.
It is kind of a nuisance sometimes, but it does pull through every time.
Roto, was
too
there
much.
anything else with your turn? Oh, and Roto, as you look over the rubble, you see another mimic shield.
And you just see like Bloop, just like a bad friend.
Oh goodness. I'm gonna change my trajectory of movement slightly, seeing Bloop, and I'm gonna use my telekinetic shove to try and pull Bloop closer to me. Don't resist, my goopy friend!
Bloop will just be like, what? Wee!
Okay.
It's only 5 feet, but you're 5 feet further away from the mimic now.
That's true. Like, oh, that was fun.
And every foot away from a mimic counts. Counts.
Yes.
Yep, it does.
Okay.
That's it for me.
All right. Let's see. What's a mimic's movement speed? That's 10, 20.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Bloop pseudopod versus pseudopod. Who wins? You do. 13 doesn't hit.
I just like pseudopod, just like slap its pseudopod away, like, no, not this day, friend. Oh no, there's 2 of them.
Oh no. Oh, hey, not one. Oh, the shields are mimics. Who would have thought?
All the shields are mimics!
After encountering so many mimics, who would have thought?
I would have thought that there would have been at least one. There would have been one in the whole group. There was a legit, like, cool shield that I could have given to my best friend, Lucifer.
And I was hoping that you would think that, yes.
You were successful, DM. Very, very successful.
Maybe a little bit too successful.
Luke, it's your turn.
Luke is going to cast Jump on himself and leap 30 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20. As I'm jumping past, I'm gonna just yell at Bloop, leave the bloody shields alone, even I've learned my lesson. They're not real, friend. As he like kind of cries and looks behind him, and he's gonna point back at where he was standing and cast so as he's jumping, because it only has a range of 10 feet, so back right here, like when he was jumping, he's gonna cast oh shit. Oh, never mind. See, I'm not used to his druid spells. Give me a second, hold on. I guess, yeah, it'll be mold earth, and I'm gonna just mold this little section of earth. I didn't know it was only 5 feet. That's also fucking lame. And that's
so I'm assuming that they're both concentration spells.
oh shit, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
No, mold earth isn't. It's 5 feet because it's just a cantrip.
Okay, hold on.
So you can keep fog cloud up.
Yeah, no, I am actually going to do Earth Tremor. I actually read it, and as I'm jumping, she's not 10 feet. Fuck it, you know what, DM? I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to yell at Bloop and tell him to be careful and cast Jump and jump that. That's only spent 10 feet. Then I'm going to use the second 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then if I haven't spent my action, can I dash?
If you haven't spent your action, jump's a bonus action, right?
Yeah, the jump is a bonus action.
Yeah, you can dash if you haven't used your action.
I haven't. I'm gonna
movement speed
dash. So 30 more feet. No, 40 more feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You just see Luke jump by, leave the bloody shields alone, they're not real, and sprint
like,
by Deidre. And
Luke just out.
This is another one of those points where it's it's the closest he's ever been to dying on top of this has all been a bad trip for Lucifer.
You see a bright light. You can't quite see the source, but that area is lit up.
Lucifer's running towards the bright light.
Hallway off this way.
Which way, Deidre? Dark or light?
I don't know.
We're going to the light. And that's it for my turn.
Dee Dee?
Yep. Oh, crap. Come on, we gotta go after him. What was this?
Dee Dee, you hear Lavender say, I'll lead the way if you want me to.
If you can, please.
How far down that hallway do you want him to lead?
Probably about here. Come on, Luke. We gotta go.
Dee Dee,
Am I able?
You can dash if you want.
Yep. believe that's right about here.
You see an orb of light floating in the center of the room. It's just floating there.
Oh,
What is that?
Do you do anything else?
I'm guessing I can't go up to it.
If you have the movement, you can. You have to have the movement,
Don't-
though.
I don't think I have the movement.
All right, there's always next turn, though, as we split the party. Blue,
okay.
you're surrounded
Blue.
by mimics.
I am surrounded by mimics. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, I got the chutzpah, I got the gusto, I've got the moxie. Bloop is going to he's not even going to disengage. He's just like running. And that may well incur attacks of opportunity, but he's going to rely on his reflexes to get out of the way in time.
One miss. Two miss.
Fuck yeah.
Behind you. The pseudopods like smack each other.
30.
Your reflexes were just so
40.
quick.
40, and I assume from here I am back to regular movement.
Yeah, you're out of the rough terrain.
Okay, 45, 50, 55. And then I will bonus action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Hello, Lucifer! As he's just like running, just like crazy. He's like, are we going down this way?
I think so.
Behind.
Oh no, we
right.
just get the issue. Wizard behind. No! Run! Run, run!
Run, run!
Hold the warper.
Closes the gap.
Reminds me of Gimli. When he's always running behind the group.
Misses with the 15.
Yep.
So it swings once and twice. Like in an X shape, it swings in front of you and misses both swings.
So
You can feel the air.
I
though.
shouldn't do this, but you were swinging a pseudopod when you maybe should have been swinging a slightly more powerful Picasso.
Oh, I appreciate that. I'm going to give you a special charge. There you go. You got one charge.
Hey.
And
Yeah, it does take pseudopod for mimic instead of Picasso.
would a 17 hit?
Yep. Ooh, wait. When did I cast shield last? When we...
The last time.
Your last turn. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been... All right, we're casting shield again.
All right. She hits off, and the other one will miss. Kudos on the honesty, though.
Yeah. Roto, run! We're going to the south! Towards the light!
It is your turn, Rodo.
I can't believe you left me!
I didn't realize that I was doing that.
Well, here goes my last spell slot as I am surrounded by enemies and have no friends. I cast Dimension Door.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry, Roto.
What were you thinking?
Listen, Roto, I knew you were smart and I knew you had a way out of that pickle. We are not as magical as you are. We're not as smart as you and didn't think of a dimension door like you had. And I'm sorry I didn't communicate further.
Now, Rodo, with Dimension Door, I believe you can take another willing party with you if you would like to take the Flesh Golem.
Comments?
You didn't want her to begin with. She stays way back where she is. And then as soon as I land with the teleport, I land next to Lucifer, and then I still have my movement, and I just walk up to Didi, and I'm like, please take me far away from here. I don't like it here anymore. I don't want to be here.
Luke?
You didn't allow for that?
Luke is gonna cast jump on themselves again. And that's my last spell slot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna land. You're like, that was a terrifying encounter. Ooh, what's this? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no.
4. And he's gonna stop like right here in front of the light and just stare at the light. But it's so bright.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
That's Dee Dee.
I'm gonna go up to the light. And can I roll an Arcana check?
You can. It kind of has a magic nature to it. With the 12, you can't discern what it is, though.
Oh.
Brother, I might need some help here.
It
So
is
we can figure
sparkling.
this thing out.
All right, let's take a look.
But let's
Bloop.
not touch it.
Bloop.
Okay. Bloop will continue his jaunty saunter up this way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45. Yeah. We'll go up next to Didi, in between Didi and Lucifer, and see.
You see, it's like a magical light that's floating off the floor, an orange glow, and there are little bits of sparkles in and around it.
Ooh. So it's like a
You see
glowing
it
orb,
is.
like floating in the air, you said?
It's not like a perfect sphere, but it's floating just in the air. Yeah, it's like a little light source.
Okay. Just shot in the dark. Has Bloop, as a longtime resident and ooze in the Underdark, beneath Undermountain, seen anything like this? Does this look like a magical stone? Does it look like Phasrus, like magical gems?
That's hard to say.
Can I Arcana check it?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check, and Bloop, finish your thought.
Just wondering if this looks like anything, basically, like, is it a magical portal? Is it just like a bioluminescent stone? Trying to figure out if it's something natural or, like, unnatural.
Roll, that might be a nature check, a nature or an Arcana check. Although it's not asking if something's natural or unnatural is kind of weird, you know.
Okay, I'll do a nature check. I'm not great at those, but I'll attempt it. 13.
It could be arcane. What's natural in this place is hard to say. 13, it's hard to suss out.
That looks like a stone, maybe that I've seen elsewhere, but it seems...
There's no stone, it's just like floating.
Oh, it's just a floating light. Okay, sorry.
Yep. With little sparkly other lights around it.
Oh, I can't tell if maybe this is a natural thing down here, or it was placed. Rhoda, what do you think?
Oh,
I've never seen anything like this before in my life. Actually, so I should... What does an 11 get me? It's not a great one.
hold on one sec.
It's a will-o'-the-wisp. We're all being led to our deaths. More deathy
that-
death.
Oh, that's gonna suck. My mic hasn't been on the whole time.
Oh no!
No!
Oh no, I haven't had your stream's been muted because oh no.
Actually, no, you guys are recording this. I might just ask to borrow your stuff on the back end.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Can't hear the DTE. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine, and nobody's getting to hear my wonderful puns.
Oh.
They didn't get to see all your facial reactions to our.
Oh, they only get the facial reactions.
Yeah, I imagine either Hippie or I can like clip this section of, or well, Hippie could probably do. I don't know, because I've been straight streaming for like 10 hours at this point. So.
I could probably send my VOD to you, but we can talk about it after.
Yeah, I'll grab the beef stream and sync it up. So, what was the last question?
I think Brodo was asking if their 11 Arcana check can suss anything out with this.
No, 11 is too weak to suss out what the nature of this thing is. Other than it is probably arcane in some kind of way.
We assumed, yep.
Luke is gonna slowly start to walk up to it with his hand kind of like up to see if there's any kind of warmth.
As you approach it, you see that there's a little spider creature inside that wiggles out, and it just looks at you and it rears up like it's going to bite you if you take another step.
Look at her.
Oh, you guys,
face.
I suggest we leave this room and go back the other dark direction.
Yeah.
Is it a spider?
It's something I don't really want to fuck around with right now. I'm far too in pain.
It looks so cute.
It does look really cute
It's
though.
just a little spider. You should leave it be.
It's an animal, right? Can I cast animal friendship, or I'm low-key kind of tired, honestly, and so I'm not really able to concentrate as much as I was earlier.
And
Speak with animals. Oh, I can't. I don't have any more spell slots. Never mind. I'm both tired in real life and in game.
do you want to just what would you say to it real quick?
Like, can you please get us to whoever runs this place so we can, talk to him and get off of this place? I want off. Let me go home.
I went off with your bones wild ride.
As you say, I want off, I want to go home, I'm going to let you guys off and let you go home and sleep for the rest of the night.
Thank you, DM. Thank you, Stream, for putting up with those shenanigans. I mostly also know it's late for some of you guys. It's like even later for some of you guys than it is for me.
I'm
but
sorry that you did not get your pet mimic.
I'm sorry I kept us up there. Oh my goodness, that was the entire session right there, guys. Thank you. That was wild. That was hilarious. That was funny as fuck, y'all.
That was a funny bit.
God, that was hilarious. I can't wait to talk about that to everyone. But yeah, I thank you to everyone for putting up with that. That was a lot of fun.